Welcome in, everyone. We are going to be doing some HESI math, conversions, math operations, applications. I hope everybody's having a great Wednesday. 2 more days to the weekend. Welcome in. Double tap that screen for me. Share out the live. That does help TikTok know that we are active and we're about to be learning up in here. Hey, Big Al, welcome in. Hello, Lupita. Hello, Lupita? Yes, I think I'm saying that right. Hello, hun. Happy Wednesdays, you guys. Thank you, Big Al, for the double taps. If you're joining in, double tap your screen. We're always trying to get to 5K likes in the first 5 minutes of the live. Yes, I am running a little late today, y'all. But, like I say, if I make it, I'll make it. You know what I mean? It's better than not making it. So, welcome in. I don't know what grade level. This is like some colleges, like if you're going for some medical fields, they require this test. It's like the HESI. It's called the HESI test. And some programs require the HESI and then some programs require the T's. But they have to pass this in order to get into the program. No, don't say that. Don't say you failing. No. So it's not really a grade level. It's just a whole bunch of different skills you need for the HESI math to pass it. Okay. Welcome in. Yes. Yep. Yeah, you're welcome. Yep. Oh, thank you for grabbing your heart me. Hello, Black Lab Mom. Thank you for grabbing your heart me. Hello. Welcome in, you guys. Hello, Courtney. Hola. So RK1 is C. Okay. Wonderful. 2 is A. Ooh, we on fire already. C. Grace says C for the first one. Vicky says C. Okay, we are double tapping our screen. Remember, we're always, if you come here regular, you know I'm always going to say double tap your screen. We're trying to get to 5K likes in the first 5 minutes. Hello, Elizabeth, and we're at 1.5. So we're making our way. Thank you for grabbing your heart me. Okay, let's go here. So when we add decimals, the decimals matter when we're adding or subtracting because we have to line them up. Okay, so if I let me put 14.6 and then 5.28. Okay, so I'm going to add vertically. Yep, line them up. Yes, Vicky. Yeah, Eddie, I can do that for you sometime next week for sure. Okay, so if we put a 0 here, 7 plus 8 is going to give us 15. And then we get 10, 11, 12, 13. Now, as soon as I see this 3, right, I'm already looking at my answers. I know B and D are out. I just got myself a 50-50 chance. I know the next time I add, I should see my answer because I either got a 2 or a 3. You guys are saying C. Everybody's saying C. I'm going to circle it, but let's see. So we said 6, 7, 8. Wait, where did I go? So I did... Okay, 7. Okay, so I did 15, and then I got 10, 13. I need to carry that 1, right? And then we're going to do 5 plus 4 is 9, plus 1 is 10, plus 3. That's the 13. Carry that 1. And as soon as I saw that 3, I should circle C and move on. Because remember, this is a time test. So we don't got time to be finishing problems. Thank you, Caesar. Thank you. All right, now multiplying. When we're multiplying decimals, does the decimal matter in the beginning? Yes or no? Aw, thank you, Haley. You estimated and got 23? Okay, I love it. No? Hi, Monique. Oh, Monica. Hello, hello. No. Big Al said no. Yes. Whenever we multiply, you guys, it does not matter in the beginning. Hello, Kendra. So if we do 46 times 25, that's what I'm going to focus on first, okay? Then then I'll tell you what we're going to do next. So 5 times 6 is 30. Put the 0, carry the 3. 5 times 4 is 20 plus 3 is 23. Put our placeholder. 6 times 2 is 12, carry the 1. And 2 times 4 is 8, plus 1 is 9. Okay, so we get 9. Can you turn the camera sideways? Unfortunately, I don't know if I can, to be honest. I think the last time I tried to do it that way, what was the problem? It was something. But I'll look at it again. So I'll keep that in mind if I can turn it horizontally, okay? I will keep that in mind. I'll try it. But there was something that was stopping me from doing that. It's not ringing a bell. What was it? You know what I mean? 3 plus 2 is 5, and 9 plus 2 is 11. Okay, now this is where our decimal comes into place, right? Yes. So we have one digit, so I could put this here. So where is my decimal have to go? What's the rule say? Thank you, Shanti. Left. Hello, Dana. One place to the left. Good. One place to the left. See, because we have one digit, so our decimal's right here right now. And so we have to move it one place. And we move it one place because we only have one digit after the decimal. And yes, A. If you said A, that right on. Okay. If you didn't get A, see where you messed up. Was it like the adding the 1 to something? Was it not going all the way through with the algorithm? Just see where it went, okay? All right, let's go here. How many ounces are in 3 quarts? Ooh, do we know this? Do we know how many ounces are in the quart? 96, Haley said. A, C. Okay, no? I love it. Okay, all right. I ain't gonna repeat what somebody said in the comment, okay? But, okay, if you can't remember, I'm about to tell you a story. And then hopefully this story, you'll never forget it. Okay? Because that's the only way I learned it. And it's stuck. All right. Once there was this king. His name was King George. Now, King George was a certain type of man. What type of man was he? Well, he was a player. And he had 4 beautiful queens. Okay? Now, some of us are like, oh my goodness, I can't even stand King George right now, right? I can't stand him. He got 4 beautiful queens. Well, on top of that, he had twins for each of his queens. So I said, right? He a player. And he gave this first beautiful queen a prince and a princess. But on top of that, he gave this queen a prince and a princess. And on top of that, this queen said, you ain't leaving me out. I got to have a prince and a princess. And then the last queen said, you think I'm not going to have a prince and a princess? So they all had princes and princesses. Okay, now Okay, so G is for gallons, Q is for quarts, P is for pints, and each of those pints gotta be what? 2 cups. So you put I's, and those I's are the cups, okay, you guys? Because the prince and princess gotta have beautiful eyes. But those I's stands for cups. So how does this help us? Well, how this helps us is now we know in 1 quart, right? Because they asked us for a quart. Before we can go to ounces, we got to know how many cups there are. Well, there's 2 cups. Well, there's 4 cups. So that's how you read it. There's going to be 4 cups equal to 1 quart. Well, how does this help me? Right? Yes, the gallon man. Yes. How does this help me? Well, there's 8 ounces in 1 cup. Because remember how they say, drink your 8 ounces. Drink your 8 ounces. You better drink 8 ounces. I don't know. I feel like they don't say that any longer. They be like, drink a gallon. But back in the day, I'm telling my age now. Okay, you guys, I'm telling my age. They always like, drink a cup of water. Drink your 8 ounces. So 8 ounces equals 1 cup. And 4 cups equal 1 quart. So how does that help us, right? All right, let's go look at the problem again. So now that we know that, how many ounces? Now 8 cups of water? Exactly. So now how many ounces are in 3 quarts? Well, let's change the 3 quarts first to cups. So remember, 1 quart was equivalent to 4 cups. Okay. And then if we want to go get rid of the cups, we know 1 cup is equal to 8 ounces. So quart cancels, cups and cups. So really what you're doing is you're multiplying 3 times 4 times 8. And that should be our answer. So we're going to do 3 times 32. And yes, if you said 96, you was right there. How we like the story? Can we remember it? Can we draw it out? That King George, he was a hot mess with them 4 beautiful queens, right? Love it? Okay, yes. All right. If you can draw that out every time, you will never forget this. Okay? Pimp George. Play a George, okay? All right, let's go to the next. Beautiful. Let's go to the next. Thank you to my double tappers. I see we made it to 5K, past 5K in the first 5 minutes. I love it. I love it. Thank you. Let's set a next goal for 15K double taps, you guys. Good. Somebody said we got to line them up. Perfect. Yes, we do have to line these up, else we could be jacked up. Now, the bigger numbers always going to go on top. So 41.7 minus 18.65. Okay. Hello, Valdor. Welcome in. Welcome in. Okay, what do we put right here? Put it in the chat. Okay, I see B. Miss Jazz said B. Hey, Miss Jazz. Rose. Okay, 5. Okay, I'm putting 5 here. I'm going to put 5 here, but then y'all got to tell me what am I writing right here? Put it in the chat. What goes right here? Oh, I see a 1. I see a 0. I see 1s. And that is what I wanted to see. We're going 50-50 with the 1 and the 0. Let me explain something to you guys. For my people that are saying 1. See, how we got 5 here is we didn't just drop this down. No. We have to put a 0 on top of here. Because when we're subtracting, we have nothing. We can't take nothing away from 5, right? So what we have to do is we have to borrow the 1 from the 7 and make this a 10. And then 10 minus 5 does give us the 5. And that's why when we say 6 minus 6, it has to be a 0 and not a 1. Good. I love those O's coming through. Beautiful. Because that means we learning, we connecting, we understanding. And that is a common error. I'm telling you, so many people, because it's like, oh, well, it was 5, but it's 5 for a different reason. You're doing 10 minus 5. Okay. All right. Okay. So we got this. So we know A and D are not even an option. Now we got a 50-50 chance. Can we take 1 away from 8? No. Good. So then again, we have to borrow. And we're going to make this 11. Just cross out, make it 11. Make this a 3. 11 minus 8 is 3. And so B, the answer is B. Yes, it is. Perfect. Good, you guys. Good. Okay. Any questions? Okay. If no questions, you can take 6 from 7. You can, but you will be borrowing. And then that gets you into negatives and all that kind of stuff where that will lead us to, right, more chaos for a lot of people. Yep. But if your mind calculates it like that, it's beautiful because you see it right away. You can see the negative. You see you have to borrow if you understand that. All right. Divide. 96.2 divided by 4. Okay. I'm going to write it this way. 96.2 divided by 4. Now, we can't divide by decimals, right? We cannot divide by decimals. We have to make them whole numbers. Am I dividing by a decimal? Yes or no? Put it in the chat. Am I dividing by a decimal? Yes or no? No. Good. I see those no's. Oh, I saw one. Yes. No. I see the no's flying in. You guys are 100% correct. I am not dividing by a decimal. I'm dividing by a whole number. This is a whole number. So whatever's in your denominator determines what you are dividing by. So remember, bottom out, top dog in. So that means I don't have to do nothing with no moving decimals because I'm not dividing by a decimal. I'm dividing by a whole number. And 4 goes into 9. Well, we all got 2's in our answer, so we're going to put 2. Put our 8, subtract, get 16. 4 goes into 16. I see a 3 and 4 4s, so I'm going to go with 4 points. So I know this is out right now. Now I got some change here. I'm going to drop down this 2. Can 4 go into 2? Good. I see those C's coming in. Good. Can 4 go into 2? No. Good. Hey, country girl. No. Good. So if it can't, what do we put? What do I write next? You need a 0. Good, user. Yes, I need a 0 to fill in. And then I'm going to drop a 0 here and drop it down to put 20. And that's why it goes 5. So C is our answer. So wonderful. Good. Yeah, we got this just the beginning. So we're going to be doing all kind of different decimals, proportions, conversions. That's what we're doing today, okay, you guys? We're doing math operations with percents, decimals. I didn't do fractions on this one, I don't think. And then we're working with a lot of conversions and applications. Okay, word problems. All right, let's go to this one. Okay. A shopper spends $38.29 at one store and $41.85 at another. If they had a $100 bill, how much money is left? Thank you for the gifts. Thank you for helping me get my gift goal. C. Add first. Okay, CJ said add first. I see C's coming in. Okay, what we adding? I know word problems. They that's why you gotta practice them. If you practice them, they ain't so bad. But I get it. If you do word problems every little tiny bit, they the worst. 38.29 plus. Good, you guys. Yes, we added our shopping spree, right? So we spent 41.85, and then we have to add that to the 38.29. Perfect. So we're going to add that. 9 plus 5, that's 14, carry the 1. 8 plus 2 is 10, plus 1 is 11. 8 plus 2 is 10, carry the 1. And then I'm going to say this is 8. So we spent $80.14. Good. Kira said, now subtract that from the 100. Kira, good. 100 minus. Okay, now how do I set this up? How I set it up? Am I putting the 80 here? Here? Where the 80 going? Hey, C4. Welcome in, hun. Thank you for grabbing your heart me. 10th place. Good, CJ. Line it up. Well, where's the lineup? That's the confusing thing, right? So if I put, because there's a decimal after every whole number. That's what we got to understand, you guys. So how I line it up, I would be 80.14. Like this. Good. So what now? Okay. Now I am subtracting, right? Okay, can I just drop down a 4 here? Yes or no? Can I drop down a 4? Yes or no? Yes, yes, yes. No! No, we cannot, y'all. No, that's the trickery. Don't fall for that. Remember, when you ain't got nothing up here, you got to put those zeros to help you to realize I got a 0. I can't take nothing away. 0, if I'm taking away 4, I can't take nothing away from 0. So now I have to borrow. And this is where we get kind of like jacked up on the borrowing, right? So let's get some scratch paper so we can have some room here. Thank you, Biker Babe, for grabbing your heart me. So let's go here, okay? So if we do, good, you got 99? Okay, yes, 99. Good, okay, 0.00. Okay, and we got 80.14. All right, so we're going to borrow the 1, put a 10. We got to borrow 1 here, put a 10. Borrow 1 here, put a 10. Borrow 1 here, put a 10. We got to stop here. Yes, Beth Pat. We did GED. I believe we did GED. Did we do it yesterday? We did GED yesterday. All right, so 10 minus 4 is 6. 9 minus 1 is 8. Put it here. 9 minus 0 is 9. And 9 minus 8 is 1. So it would be $19.86 is what you should be getting back. Wait, where did you get the 9? We got the 9 from borrowing from the 1. See, we had all these zeros and we had to borrow from the 1. So let's do that one more time. Let me show you what I mean. Okay, with the borrowing from 1. Okay, so if we have 80.14, right? 0 can't take away from 4. 0 can't take away from 1. 0 can take away from 0, but we have to do this first. And 0 can't take away from 8. So what you do is you borrow from this 1. Now this 1 is going to go to nothing because if you take 1 away from 1, it goes to nothing. But we have to add it to this 10 to make this a 10. Well, we're still trying to get all the way down to here. So when we take 1 away from 10, it becomes a 9. The 1 that we borrowed from this 10 goes here. Does that make sense? And you just keep on with the pattern, you guys. Yes? Okay, good, C4. Yes, yes. Okay. Beautiful. Okay, good. Okay, good. So we got this. Okay. So what was our answer? 19? We got 1986, right? 1986 was our answer. All right, wonderful that we done with the first page. Okay, now, you know Miss Taylor. That's why I was on a little late. Well, I was on a little late for a lot of reasons. But I said, if I'm going to be late, I might as well get these poll questions out. Let's do some poll questions, y'all. Ooh, what should we do? What should we do? Which one should we do? Do I have one yet? I don't feel like I have one I have them, but we didn't do. Yeah, we'll do this. Okay. I'm going to give you guys 2 minutes for this one, okay? 2 minutes. Okay, so are we ready? I'm going to put it down. Look at the page. Look at the conversion things. Look at the conversion that we did. Good afternoon. Good afternoon, Tika. And here goes our poll question. I'm going to put it up. Yep. Double tap that screen for me while you're waiting. If you get done early with the poll question, if you could just double tap your screen, can we get 15 shares out? Okay, the poll question is going to be a blue notebook at the top of your screen to the left corner, okay? It's a blue notebook. You click on that, and that's where you're going to enter in your answer. Okay, I see the D's coming in the chat. Okay. Okay, I see 40. Now, once you enter in your answer, unfortunately, you cannot change it. So even if you guess and just put something in, okay? We got to see where we at as a group. Now, if you're looking for help, you can always reach me here. If you join me mostly all my lives and you want access to the worksheets that I do weekly, you can hit that yellow star button at the top, join the Pat family, and then you will get weekly worksheets sent out. What I'm going to do for the week, you'll have them in advance, can print them out and work together, okay? Okay, 5th grade teacher in the house. Welcome, welcome. Oh, see, somebody said I done pressed the wrong one. Isn't that so messed up, though? You could have the most beautiful work, but in a multiple choice, it does not matter, right? Because they only scan the little multiple choice bubble sheet. Whew. It's like, man. Good. We have 18 seconds left, you guys. 18 seconds left. Oh, okay. Here we go. There you go. Oh, Shashish. Welcome to the Pack family. Welcome in. Now, my new subscriptions, make sure you DM me your email. Okay? DM me your email and then I will get the worksheets out to you. But welcome. Oh, okay. We was pretty split here. 76.71% of us said D. 13.7% of us said C. 8.22% of us said B. And I can't see how many of us said A. So let me move it up. 1.3. Okay. So 1.37. Okay. So you know what Miss Taylor says? If you tried, that's one step closer, right? To doing, that's farther than somebody that's doing nothing. So anybody that's tried an effort, even whether you got it wrong or right, that doesn't matter. You have to first give effort in order to learn. Always remember that, you guys, okay? So I'm happy for everybody, okay? Whether you got it right or wrong. Now, let's see what they talking about, though. A recipe calls for 2.5 cups of flour, How many tablespoons is that? Okay, and then I put this in there for you guys. 1 cup equals 16 tablespoons. All right, so we're going to start with the 2.5. Okay, and I'm going to move it down here, show my work. So we're going to start with 2.5 cups. Now, remember, I need to eliminate cups. So what has to go on the bottom? Molo, welcome in, hun. Please DM me. Yes, please DM me your email. So that way I can send you the worksheets. Yes. Thank you for subscribing. Welcome to the Pack family. I did try to look, but you never sent me your email, love. 1 cup. Good. 1 cup on the bottom. On the bottom because it has to cancel out. And then 16 tablespoons on top. Okay. Get dog. Bang. Oh, so if you sent an email, if you were sent an email to receive worksheets, you have to first be a part of the Pack family. You have to hit that yellow star up at the top and subscribe. And then you can get the worksheets. Okay, that's only for my subscription. All right, so if we go here, so what we're doing is we're doing 2.5 times 16. That's what we're doing. So let's do that. 16 times 25. 5 times 6, that's going to be 30. 5 times 1 is 5. Plus 3 is going to give us an 8. Put that placeholder. 2 times 6 is 12. Carry the 1. And 2 times 1 is 2. Plus 1 is 3. Oh boy. Do we see it? Do we see it yet? So we got a 0. 8 plus 2 is 10. Carry that 1. And then 3 plus 1 is 4. Now remember, we had to multiply by 2.5. So I put that decimal there. That means I move it 1 to the left. And yes, it should be 40 tablespoons is equal to 1 cup. So congrats. The Eve effect. Welcome to the Pack family. Welcome in. Oh, how much are the worksheets without? Thank you. Without, to get access to my Google Drive, you can, it's a $25 monthly fee, but it's for everything that I've ever created. That's what you'll have access to. Okay, so welcome. Please send me your email. Austin, you right on time. I was super late today. Thank you, Molo, for the roses. Okay, so wonderful. Okay, let's keep it going, y'all. You guys did really good with that conversion. Great job. Okay, great job. Okay, we got another one, another application. Oh, thank you, country girl. Thank you. So you with me for a year. Okay, turn up. I need small wins, so this is good for me. Good, the Eve effect. Good. All right, let's do number 7, you guys. If a nurse worked 8 hours Monday, 7.5 hours Tuesday, 9 hours Wednesday, and 4 hours Tuesday, and 8.25 hours Friday, how many total hours were worked? What you guys, Anna said C, Leo said C, Widow said C, Danielle with Danielle, C, add the hours. Yes, the Eve. Yes, that's what we have to do. Yep, it's just adding. But we got to make sure we add it right? Because we got to make sure we line it up correctly. That's the tricky part about this. Sometimes people line it up wrong. So if we're adding up all these hours, no worries. Yes. 8.25. Okay, so we got 8.25. I'm going to start with the 8.25. And I'm going to add 4. Now, where does the 4 go? Underneath the 5, the 2, or the 8? Put it in the chat. Where does the 4 go? Big Al said C. I'm circling C. Under the 8, 8, 8. I see those 8s coming in. Yes, it does. Why does it go under here? Because this is a 4 and it will be like 400. That's how you have to write that. 4 hours will be 4.00. It didn't have no change. Good. Same thing with the 9 hours. 9.00. Yep. And then we can do 7.25. And the 8 hours, don't fall for that. Remember, again, it's got to go here. Good. I'm glad. I love when those light bulbs go off. Perfect. All right. So now this is a lot to add, but we're just going to add. We're just going to do it. 5 plus 5. Well, that's 10. Carry that 1. 2 plus 2 is 4 plus 1 is 5. Right now, did I mess up? Or is the answer not there? Did I write something wrong, y'all? Thank you. Because I'm like, how? Thank you. Yes, I did. That's where I messed up. Thank you, Lee. 50, not 25. That's 50, you guys. I wrote 25. Thank you. Because I was sure enough about to say, my answer ain't there. 5 plus nothing is 5. Perfect. 5 plus 2 plus 1, that's going to give us, 5. No. That one ain't there no more. That one ain't there. Because it's 5 plus nothing is just 5. 5 plus 2 is 7. Boom. And as soon as we saw this 75, we could stop there and we move on. Yes. Thank you, country girl. The Eve. Yes, it is 7. Yep, and you're done. Good, Queen. The answer is still wrong, Sky? Did it not come out 36 is what you're saying? Thank you, Danielle. Brianna, you know I got you. I'm going to be posting a lot this weekend, okay? That's when I'm going to actually get it out because I first got to download it off of TikTok, and that's what takes the longest. It is, Country Girl said it is 36. So let me see. 8 plus 8, that's going to give me 16. And then 9 plus 7 is another 16, plus that 4. Well, 16 plus 4 gets me 20, plus 16. Yeah, that's 36. So that's right on. 36.75. That's it. There are only 60 minutes in an hour, though. Oh, yes. I see what you're saying. Yes. Oh, let's talk about that. Oh, you guys, we got to talk about that. You're 100. Thank you. Say that again so I can thank you. What's your name? Yes. Okay, let's talk about that. Remember, there's only 60 minutes in an hour, right? So if we have 60 minutes in an hour, remember, yes, 60 minutes equals 1 hour. So if we have 75 minutes and we minus 60 from that 75, really we have 15 minutes left. And so those 60 minutes that we borrowed from the 75 is 1 hour. So it should be 37.15. No, that's 0.75. Okay, no. Okay, wait. Because that you're saying this is all in hours, correct? It's 0.75 is equal to 45 minutes. Yes. Okay. I'm trying to throw my whole self off, right? No, this is not minutes. Okay, let's go back. Because remember, the only thing we added was hours. So our whole thing was only in hours. Now, the person that was saying that this was minutes, that we never said this was minutes, this was hours. And so for the person that just said 75.75 is equal to 45 minutes. In this, this is what equals that, because 75 is 3/4. 3/4 of 60 minutes equals 45 minutes. Thank you, you guys. That is correct. That is correct. So we was right. 36.75 hours. 3/4 of an hour. Yes. Yes. Does that make sense to the person that said the 60? So yes, country girl is right. It's right. Okay. Yes. Ooh, that was a good debate though. Because I was like, did we say if it would have been like, yeah, we just say it's all hours. Okay. So that makes sense. Thank you. Good. So that's just the check. No, that's just the hours you worked. Thank you, Jacqueline, for grabbing your heart me. Those are the hours that you worked, not how much you got paid. Nah, yeah. I thought I had to too, but nah, nope. Okay. V, thank you for grabbing your heart me. All right, let's jump into 9, y'all. Brittany said 9 is B. Good. Plug. Yes, plug. That's what we gonna do. Okay. My pack family saying B. You know I got to circle it if they say B. Yeah, I'm going to write it out. Of course, I'm going to write it out. But everybody's saying -20D, -20. So whenever they tell you A equals something, I want your brain to say plug in, plug in, plug in, plug it in. So we're going to plug in wherever we see an A, that's where we write a 4. For B, we're going to write, let me turn it over. For B, we're going to put -2. And then for C, I got to do this color. You know, when you have kids, your markers just disappear, I tell you. Good, Molo. Okay, I see your work. Wonderful. So let's write this out. We're going to do 4. Whenever you have 2 letters touching, they're multiplied together. So that's why we have to show multiplication through parentheses. 4 -2 minus A is 4 again, times, we got 2 letters touching, that means times 3. Yes. Good. Okay, so now what do we do? -8 minus 12. Good. A positive times a negative is always a -8. A -4 times 3 is a -12. Now, what do we do here? How we looking at that? Good, Sheesh. Divide? No. Add them together and keep the sign. Yes, add 2 negatives and keep the sign. Because how we're looking at this, for those who struggle with this, I borrowed $8 from you. And then I said, can I get 12 more? Well, how much do I owe you? Right? I owe you how much? 20. Thank you, Chrissy, for sharing out the live. All right, y'all. I see we had 21.6K likes. It's 700 of us baddies up in here. Okay, math working people. Can we get to 30K? Double tap. Everybody double tap your screen for me. If we can get to 10 more shares out. 10 shares for me. That will help us to continue be on the For You page and help us reach who needs us. Thank you. Okay. Thank you. Thank you. I see those double taps coming in. I see those shares. Thank you. I see those shares coming in. I appreciate all you guys. You know, I do this because one, I feel like God really blessed me with a way that I teach to reach like who I'm supposed to reach. You know I'm not made for everybody, but who I'm made for, man, we can do great things. You know what I mean? Like, that's what I've been learning in life. Like, I'm not for everybody, but I'm who I'm supposed to be with. We can do the impossible together, you know? So always remember that. You're not for everybody, but for who you are, you're such a blessing too. We're not Albert Einstein. Nah, I ain't either. We ain't gotta be Albert Einstein. We gotta be ourselves. Austin, you know I use King Henry. Yes, we do use the King Henry. All right. Yes, Austin. I love it. I just need to pass. I love it. Kaden, welcome in, hun. Okay, Kaden says, see? What y'all getting for this one? See? Thank you, you guys. I see we made it. I need to pass the HESI. I love it. C. I see C. A whole bunch of C's coming in. Should I circle it? I'm going to circle it. Now, this is how I remember conversions, okay? And I'm going to tell you guys. King Henry died drinking chocolate milk. Now, this middle, see how I left the middle space right here? This middle space is for what unit you're working with. So since we have liters, I'm going to put a big L right here for liters. Now, I'm starting at 1.5 liters and I'm going to milliliters. So I start here and I say 1, 2, 3. So I know I'm moving the decimal 3 places to the right. So I'm going to rewrite this as 1.5 and I'm going to grab that, hold on to this decimal and move it over 3 places. 1, 2, 3. Now you guys see these humps right here? They got to have zeros in them. And so, and the decimal's now over here. It went from here and we moved it. So our answer is going to be 1,500 milliliters. Any questions on that? And just like that. Yes, Austin, just like that. Never learned this method? Okay, Brittany, okay. No? Why did I forget this stuff from 5th grade? I know. Because I feel like we never use it, you guys. I mean, at least I don't I use it way more because I teach math. But yeah, I don't, like in high school, when I was teaching in the high school level, we never looked at that. Nope. Only on the ACT one was prepping juniors to remind them of how to do conversions. Okay. Oh boy. Roman numerals. How do we know our Roman numerals? Right? Who actually uses Roman numerals these days? What y'all getting for this? No one? Oh boy. Yeah. Yeah. Right? Oh boy. I love it. Oh boy. B? Nick said B? Nick. What you doing, Nick? How we getting B? Tell us. Okay, C, D. Oh, we kind of all over. B. B's coming in. Okay. Let me, because I never remember these off the top of my head. I don't do enough of them to remember them. So let me find the key for you guys. Okay. And here it goes. Okay, I'm going to explain it the best I can. M means 2,000. Okay? That's what the that's how they get in the 2,000. The CD is the 400. Okay, so that's CD. Then you have XL. XL is equal to 40. Okay. And then this means 2. So when we add 2,442, it is B. I know, crazy, huh? And they do have this on the HESI, you guys. So anybody taking the HESI, please practice this. Please practice this Roman numerals. They have it in most pharmaceutical books. Like when what is those? PTC. I can't think of the acronym right now. But if you look at any pharmacology assistant or pharmacology lab person, they have to know that. And it's PTC. I can't think of it. Do you guys know what I'm talking about right now? It's like for pharmacology, but they're not pharmacologists. Like they're pharmacy techs. I think that's what pharmacy techs. Yes, thank you, Indico. Thank you, PTCB. Thank you, Jean. Thank you for the roses, love. Pharmacy tech. That's what I was looking for. If you look up this workbook, you guys, if you do a PDF, they have all the aerobic Roman numerals laid out perfectly. So if you're taking this and you need a place to go, look this up, okay? Screenshot it. All right, let's go to some more algebra. Thank you, Eve, for sharing out the live. Thank you for the double taps, Danielle. All right, where do we begin? Okay, I see B, 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 D. 10 is B. Okay, Ashanti. Izzy said D, D, B. Hey, Jazz. I need you to email me, love, because did I send you the worksheets? B, B. Sorry, I skipped algebra class. I love it. Okay. So you did. Okay, good. I got you. Okay. Just wanted to make sure. Okay, so if we do 3, we're going to bring it over here, okay? So I'm going to do that by minusing 3x to both sides. Boom. And then 6 minus 3 is 3x minus 7 equals 11. All right, what's my next step? Put it in the chat. Oh, I love it. Math is your favorite. Even though math been beating me upside my head a lot, my whole life, it was by far my favorite too. Add 7. Oh, man. So then you would get 3x equals 18. Yes, good. And then, yes, divide by that 3. And x equals 6. So yes, B is our answer. Wonderful, you guys. DK, thank you for grabbing your heart me. Yes, Maddie. Wait, I'm sorry. Can you explain this to me? Yes, of course. Courtney. So the first thing we have to do is you have to pick a side you want your X's on. Always. You got to decide and you got to go with what you decide. Okay. So I decided to put my X's. I wanted all my X's on the left side of the equal side. So what the problem was, this wasn't on the right side. So since it was a positive, I had to do the opposite by minusing. Because whenever you go across the equal, you got to do the inverse. They call that the inverse. So we minus 3. Then we drop down. I never touched this, so I just drop it down. I never touched this, so I just drop it down, right? Now, remember, my goal is to get this by itself. So now I have to do -7 to the other side, but I can't remember. I have to do the opposite when I'm going across the equal. So I add 7 to both sides. This cancels and we get 3x equals 18. Now, whenever a number is attached to a letter, they're multiplied together. To undo that multiplication, we divide. And you always divide by what's attached to the letter. Okay, the variable. They call that a variable, the letter. So that's why we divided both sides by 3, and we ended up with our answer. Okay, so good. You can get the worksheets by subscribing. Hit that yellow button up top, and then they will be sent out to you. Or you can email me here, and then you can have access to my Google Drive for a monthly fee of $25. Okay. If you need tutoring, also email you there, y'all. Okay. Convert 3/8 ounces of perfume to milliliters. Okay. And they told you 1 ounce is equal to 29.57 milliliters. Okay, Eve. Got you. Thank you. What y'all getting for this one? Nicole said A. Okay, Nicole. Anybody else got anything? It's these fractions, right, that take a lot of us out. Like 3/8. What are we talking about here? So convert 3/8 ounce of perfume to milliliters. I gave you the conversion. They said it's 1 ounce equals 29.57 milliliters. Never been good with these? Okay, I got you. 0.66? Oh, is the answer not there? Okay, let me see. So we're going to start with 3/8 of an ounce. Okay. Now, remember, I want my ounce to cancel. So does my ounce go on the top or the bottom? Put it in the chat. Where am I writing my ounces? Top or bottom? Thank you for grabbing your heart, me. Bottom. C said bottom. Good. Yes. Bottom, bottom, bottom. Exactly, you guys. It is at the bottom. Perfect. So we're going to put 1 ounce at the bottom. Then we're going to put this 29.54 milliliters at the top. Okay, now let's talk about it, right? We have bottom with bottom. Remember, when we're multiplying fractions, we go bottom with bottom, top with top. So we're going to get 8 times 1. That's going to give us an 8. And then we have to do 29.54 times 3. So if we do 29.54 and we times that by 3, 3 times 4 is 12, carry the 1. 3 times 5 is 15 plus 1. 15 plus 1 is 16. And then 3 times 9 is 27. Oh, did I mess up, you guys? Wait, hold on, you guys. I wrote the number wrong. Thank you. Hi, user. Girl 50. T-Baby said, girl, 57. I love it. Thank you. Thank you. You know, I'm good for messing up some digits, okay? Thank you, you guys. Sorry, because I was going to the side working, so that's why I missed it. Y'all probably been saying it like, please change it to a 7. Okay. Thank you, Austin. 88.71. Okay. So 3 times 7 is 21. So I'm going to put 1, 2, 15, 16, 17. Yes, 7. And then 27 plus 1 is 28. Carry that 2. So then we get 6 plus 2 is 8. So 88.71 is that's what I'm getting. Did y'all get that? Ooh, 88.62. Am I messing up? Yes? Okay. Good. Okay. Yes. Okay. Perfect. Okay. So we should get 88.71. Now we go and divide. Wait, Stephanie, you confused? Oh, it's because I wrote 54. Oh, I wrote it twice. That's what's jacking me up. I wrote 54 when it said 29.57, Stephanie. So that's why this should be 757 here. And we're multiplying it by 3. mLs. Yes, mLs. Okay, so I was like, where are all these numbers coming from? Oh, I know. I be killing y'all, okay? In my head. I can make up some numbers, okay? So we gonna do this divided by 8, okay? So we gonna do 8 into 88.71. And then 8 goes into 8 one time. Subtract, drop down that 8. 8 goes into 8 one time. So we got 11. It's not looking like it's exact, right, you guys? But, I mean, it should be some more. Drop down that 7, we got 0. And then 1, we should get, what, 64? Because 9 is 72, so yeah. So this will be our exact mLs, but they just rounded and said 11. Yep, 11.08. Good. Takita. Hello, AMT. Welcome in. No, I started late today, so you right on time, for real. Welcome in. Do we got a poll question? You guys know we got a poll question. Poll question time. It's time for a poll question. Are we ready? Okay, we're going to do something like this. Okay, I'm lost on the 0 and 8. Okay, wait, before we do our poll question, Lily says she lost on the 0 and 8. Lily, okay, so let me, it's because I got lazy, Lily. That's why. Okay, let me go all the way through, okay, Lily? Because, but I'm just running out of space, that's why. Let me get some scratch paper real quick for you and do it, okay? Y'all, you know what the worst thing is? I'm trying to like teach my daughter some multiplication. So I have her doing sheets. I have her practicing on games. Whoo, she told me up today, okay? Let me tell you, that little attitude, I said, ooh, is this what I look like? Is this what I look like when I got a bad attitude, okay? Because your kids can show enough humble you, okay? With their bad attitude. She was taking me out today. But, so this is how we do this, Lily. Okay, 1 times 8 is 8. And then we subtract, okay? We get 0 here. So we're just going to drop down the 8. Then we put a 1 here. 1 times 8, 8. We get a 0 here. So we drop down that 7. Well, 8 can't fit in the 7. So when 8 can't fit in the 7, we have to put a placeholder of a 0. Because 8 can't go. Then we drop down the 1. And then we ask ourselves, how many 8s can fit into 71? Well, only 8 can, because 8 times 8 is 64. And then you would subtract. That's how we got the 0 and the 8. Does that make sense, Lily? Try Splash Learn. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, I will try that. Because I know them worksheets taking her and me both out. So thank you for that. I do IXL, y'all. I have her do IXL. I love IXL. I love it. I like that. But thank you, Splash Math. Splash Math. Okay, I get it. Good. I will write that down and look it up. Okay. With the remainder 7? Yes. Okay, let's do our poll question. So look here, Splash Learn. Okay, Splash Learn. Splash Learn. Thank you. All right. Are we ready? Poll time, poll time. I'm giving y'all 1 minute for this. I'm giving you only 1 minute. We're going to make it intense. Yes, the sweats is going to come. And here we go now. And I'm starting it now. Pencils up. Now, remember, if you're new here, the poll question is going to pop up on your screen at the top upper left. you're going to see a blue notebook under Popular Live. You're going to click on that and you're going to input your answer. Now remember, you can only put it once. You cannot change your answer. So if you mess up, unfortunately, that's your answer. Okay? So how? It will show up at the top of your left screen. It'll look like a blue notebook under Popular Live. You click on it and then you can put A, B, C, or D. Kaden said B, D. Oh, we kind of all over the place on this one. B 1.5. Oh, okay, good. Hello, Mel. Hello, hello. I hope everything's been going okay for you and your family. Okay. Woo, that was quick, huh? So we had 19.05% said D. 52% of us said C. Let me see. How many of us said A? 7.14% of us said A. So then how much of us said B? 64. Okay. So 64.29% of us said B. All right. Great. Okay, so now let's see, right? Let's see what we're working with. You know, I'm always gonna do my little dance or my little saying. King Henry died drinking chocolate milk. Okay. Now, where do we go here? Where do we go? Well, we have liters in the middle. So that's the unit that we're looking at. We're starting with milliliters. So we go over here. Thank you, Ray, for grabbing your heart knee. And then I'm trying to get to liters. So I'm going to count. 1, 2, 3. Well, I'm going 3 to the left. All right, so what's that mean? Well, where's my decimal place on this number? Put it in the chat. Where's my decimal place on this number? I see B. Rose said B. Good. Yes. After the 0 at the end right now. So if we have 1500 and it's right here, well, remember, I got to move that bad boy. I got to swing it. 1, 2, 3. Boom. And now it goes right here. 1.5. And B is our answer. 1.5 liters. In between the 1 and the 5. Good, Courtney. Yes. So good. Even if you got it wrong, you tried. Now hopefully you learned where you made the mistake. So the next one, you don't make it, right? That's the part of learning. You have to make a mistake so you know where you went wrong so you can learn from it. Okay, so great job, everybody. Great job. Would it always be 3 to the left? When you're going from liters to milliliters, well, it depends. No, I don't want to say that. Whenever you're going from liters to milliliters, where do we go? What do we do? No, when we went from milliliters to liters, yes, you will always go 3 to the left. But if they go from liters to milliliters, then you're going to the right 3. So you got to just pay attention to which way, how they set it up. Okay, that's the real, how they set it up. Thank you, Sky. Good. That's how I calculated it. Okay, good, Rose. Good. Got it. Thank you. Yes, good. Yes, and they do micro, you guys. Behind the scenes, when's your next live? My next live, usually I always try to jump on at 1 Central Time. And then for my subscription, we do night lives as well. But no light live tonight, you guys. But Thursday will be the next night live, okay? For my pack family. So just letting you guys know. Okay. A newborn weighs 6 pounds and 4 ounces. 1 pound equals 453.6 grams. What is the baby's weight in grams? Ooh, I see Pretty said A. Till said B. Tilly said B. Pretty said A. B. Oh, we going back and forth between A and B, y'all. Thank you for 22 for sharing the live out. Oh, yes, you're so welcome. Thank you for joining me. Tara said A, B, B. A or B? Okay. 2858 is closer to 6 pounds and 4 ounces. Okay, perfect. Yes. Yep. Helpful. Yes. Okay, so let's actually do this. This is what's causing us some headache, right? Can't see the whole problem. Oh. Can you see it now? It's 13. We're focusing on this one. I know it's kind of close. Let me zoom up a little bit. Let me try to take it up. Hey, Tiffany, welcome in, love. Welcome in. But how many ounces equal 1 pound? Good. That's what we got to know, right? Well, there's 16 ounces is equal to 1 pound. Good. 6.4. Oh, be careful. Because is that 0.4? Oh, we got to be careful with that. Because these 4 ounces, remember, 16 ounces equals 1 pound. So if we want to change these 4 ounces to a pound, we got to divide by 16. So we got to do 4 over 16. Well, what is 4 over 16? 1/4. And what's good? That's 0.25. Exactly. Good. And 1/4. Remember, if you're in the ASVAB, I told you to remember this. Brian, yes. 0.25. Good. Kelly, yes. So really we're doing 6.25 times 453.5. Oh, I'm writing this jacked up. Let me rewrite it. So 400, I'm going to write it up here. 453.6 times 6.25. Remember, we're not focusing on on those decimals right now. Good, Kaden. Good. Yeah, that was the trickery part with that. Because got to know this. All right, so 5 times 6 is 30. Carry our 3. 5 times 3 is 15, plus 3 is going to give us 18. Carry the 1. 5 times 5 is 25, plus 1 is 26. Carry the 2. And we have 5 times 4 is 20, plus 2 is 22. Am I good on that? Is that what you guys got for the top part? Somebody double check me. Is that what we got for the first part? Put my placeholder. 2 times 6 is 12. Yes. Okay. Thank you, Cookie. Yes. Okay. 2 times 6 is 12. 2 times 3 is 6 plus 1 is 7. 2 times 5 is 10. Carry the 1. And 2 times 4 is 8 plus 1 is 9. Okay. Now I got 2 placeholders. 1, 2. 6 times 6 is 36. Carry the 3. 6 times 3 is 18. Plus 3. That's going to give me 21. Carry that 2. And then 6 times 5 is 30. 32. And then 6 times 4 is 24. Plus 3 is 27. I got 2, 8. Okay. You got 2, 8. I got 0. 8, 8, 9, 10, 10. Carry this 1 here. And I get 6 plus 6 is 13. 6 plus 6 is 12. Plus 1 is 13. Plus 7 is 20. Right? 12, 13 plus 7 is 20. Okay. And then 2, 4, 5. Am I way off, y'all, or what? Because I'm not seeing it yet. Okay, let me keep on going. 5, no, I'm not way off. Okay. And then 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Yep, 13. And then 8, and then 2. So I get 2, 8, 3, 5. Ooh, which one is the closest? Which one is the closest? Can you explain why the 6.25 again? Yes, Olivia, I got you on that. So 2, 8, 35. So what are we saying? 2, 8, 58 would be the closest. So B. I got 28, 35. Good. That's what I got too, Kelly. So good. That's what I got too, y'all. Moon, you said you don't get it? No. It's this multiplication that's like terrible. Okay, so well, let's talk about this part though, because this is the most important part. Because the multiplication, like that's something different. But this is the whole problem. 6 pounds and 4 ounces. This 4 ounces we had to change to a pound. How we change 4 ounces to a pound is by dividing the 4 over the 16. So when we put 4 divided by 16, we change that to a pound. And so we're going to divide both of these by 4, because 4 goes into both of those, and that's where we get the 1/4. Oh, man, okay. Oh, yeah, I know. Oh, I should check my phone, because my phone probably on there. Oh, it's charged up. Okay. 1/4. The 1/4 is always a quarter. 1/4 is like 1/4, you guys. It's always equal to 0.25. 1/4 always equals to 0.25. So how we can write this is, as all pounds, we could say 6.25 pounds. You got Jaco, you got 3 more grams? Okay. Did that work, Kelly Joy? Does that work if you do it like that? Did you get close? Yes? Okay. Okay, got it. I wasn't sure if it worked like that way. So good. Okay. Let's keep on going, y'all. We got more conversions to practice. Beauty said yes too. Okay, good. So how many grams are in 2.5 kilograms? Just the way my math brain works. I love it. Seemed a lot simpler. Good, good, yes. How many grams are in 2.5 kilograms? Rose said A. A. Okay, Bundle of Blessings said A. I love it. C. Okay, I'm getting C. All right, we got to do that saying again. King Henry died drinking chocolate milk. Okay, now what is going to be our middle? What is our units that we're talking about? So what am I writing right here? Put it in the chat. I see a whole bunch of A's coming in. Kaden, you got A too? G, grams. Good. Yes, T Money, what up? Yes, it's going to be G there. Good, Danielle. CC, chocolate. Yes, it's going to be a G. Now it's asking us how many grams, but we're starting at the kilograms. So we go start here, and we're trying to get to here. So we go 1, 2, 3. So we're going 3 to the right. So what does that mean for that decimal? I'm swinging that bad boy. Thank you, Haiti. So we go 1, 2, 3. Now, remember here, right? Remember here, we got humps, so we got to put 0 in them. And this, what gets us grams. So we will have A as our answer. Yes, Kaden. Good. Yes. Move 3 over. Yep. 3 to the right. Perfect. Good, you guys. Shay, thank you for the share, love. How did you get the 2.5? Xavier, the 2.5 came from the original problem. What's the KHD? This is how to memorize how to do conversions. So this is kilograms, hecto, deca, grams, DC, centi, milli. Okay? But it's like a saying, King Henry died drinking chocolate milk. And that's how you can memorize that. And you can use this anytime you're going from conversions. Okay? So great. Let's do 17. Wait, what time is it, you guys? Oh, okay. Unfortunately, I cannot continue. I do have tutoring in less than 2 minutes. In 2 minutes. So I do have to jump off. I cannot stay past today, you guys, unfortunately. Thank you so much. Be blessed. And I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye, you guys.